Stage 5 of the Tour Down Under, and probably the most important. Cadel is still top of the leaderboard, but his lead has been cut to just 7 seconds by Simon Gerrans taking the bonus sprints yesterday. It remains to be seen whether today Orica keep things together for any of those bonus sprints, but what is for sure is that there's going to be thousands of people lining Wilunga Hill where the race finishes, eagerly anticipating what should be a very enthralling final.
This circuit's always tough, even before we get to Wilunga, always jostling for positioning and always windy along the coast, and so yeah, it's quite stressful. I don't think it ever really has too much of an effect on the actual overall result, but it just takes a lot of energy. A lot of guys have to use all their teammates up before they even get to the hill. So yeah, for us it's quite a stressful morning. You know, obviously keep Gerrans up there first 3 laps, and then you know, try and get over first time to help him support him into the last time. So yeah, I think the win will have a factor, especially over the top of Wilunga. It goes into a tail cross, and that'll be a couple of teams in the past have split it over the top there. So yeah, you've got to have your wits about you. So hopefully they don't do what we did to them yesterday.
Yeah, I think Gerro's got it. I think, well, he's got the stage, I don't know about the GC, but saw him go up there last year and it was pretty lethal when he went. So, I mean, Evans is obviously a bit of climber, but it's not really, it's like a power climb, you know. It's just a big sprint, and if Gerrans goes with 300 to go, I think he'll have it.
It was a matter of just 3 kilometres before the breakaway of the day was allowed to go up the road. 4 riders, including our rider Dari, Jens Voigt of Trek, Ignatieff of Katusha, Trentin of Omega Pharma and Lobato of Mobistar. The quartet were allowed more freedom than any other breakaway this week, quickly building up a lead of 9 minutes to the peloton. BMC set a steady pace on the front, of course content for the break to take all the intermediate time bonus seconds and those at the finish line too. Whilst the opening laps looked simple on paper, a strong wind meant a nervous peloton. With BMC keen to let the break stay away, it was up to Orica, Sky and Garmin to do the majority of the chasing behind. Coming to the first climb of the day, their combined force had reduced the deficit to under a minute. Well, we've made the trip up to Wilunga Hill, where shortly the riders will be doing the first of 2 ascents, finishing of course on the second one at the top. The sheer volume of crowd here and the atmosphere is equivalent to anything I've ever seen at the biggest races in Europe, all with eager anticipation at what could be one of the most closely fought stages that the Tour Down Under has ever seen. Jens Voigt led his remaining 2 companions over the top, taking maximum points in the King of the Mountains competition. BMC and Evans made their intentions clear as soon as they hit the final ascent of Wilunga. Brent Buchwald, the last rider to up the pace, with Evans soon pressing on himself to try and seal the overall title. However, Evans found himself up against an extremely strong Richie Porte, who attacked the overall leader, sailing steadily into the distance. Behind, things weren't looking good for Simon Gerrans, with Evans up the road, but together with Ulissi of Lamprey, they steadily made up time, eventually catching the BMC rider. Up front, Richie Porte forged on, earning an extremely well-deserved stage victory in front of his home fans. Ulissi got the better of Gerrans to claim second place in the 6-second time bonus, but all eyes were on the time gap to the race leader. Evans crossed the line in 6th place, 4 seconds behind the Aussie champion, but with a 4-second time bonus, he'd lost the lead by a single second. The disappointment for BMC and Evans was obvious after the race, as he made a quick exit, and the contrast to the exaltation of Orica couldn't have been bigger.
Big relief. I didn't want to be chasing too many time bonuses tomorrow, so now we won't have to. So, yeah, incredible day, incredible ride.
It was absolutely nerve-wracking, but yeah, he managed to pull off 3rd place and got the time bonuses over Cadel. So, yeah, snuck in the lead again, and I think we've got about a 3-second buffer now. So, couldn't be happier.
Yeah, we came here to win overall. That didn't happen, but of course, really happy with today's stage win.
Because everyone was talking about Cadel and Simon Gerrans, but to show them a clean pair of wheels and to have that much of a gap as well was pretty impressive.
Yeah, the whole team today again. They were working fantastic, and today Richie pulled it off, so that's really good. Yeah.
What should I wait for? I mean, I knew after 130 kilometers breakaway, I'm not going to go against Cadel and Richie Porte and Simon Gerrans. So I thought, okay, well, what else can I do? I can just sit here and wait until I disappear, or I just go out with a bang. And I like to be spectacular, so I decided I go out with a bang.